Welcome to the apartment part of our house, where we have pretty much gotten everything out of here. Pretty much, but wow, I didn't look up here. Yeah, this is the kitchen, the second kitchen we have in our house. Tomorrow we're gonna get a renovation started. So yeah, everything had to be emptied. One of my daughters had this place for some years when she lived at home. And last year I watched Cats, is what I'll say, Cats. And this was their cat kitchen where I prepared all their food, kept their food. Watched them for many months, so I wasn't even doing anything with my channel. But you see, this was a different color, and my daughter, while she stayed here, she painted it pink. Very nice. The refrigerator needs emptying out. There isn't much in there, but I don't think I got to this little closet. Yeah, it would be good to take more stuff out of there. I'll leave that open. These had doors. I had taken them off, or one door, and I took it off so the cats could hide in there or just perch in there. Not really hide because I took the door off. Here's a bathroom that when my daughter had this apartment place, she found that there seemed to be like a false wallpaper up here for backing. It wasn't like this solid wood. So she busted through and we found there was like a drop down place. And the story with that, well, I taped it up because I had cats here and I didn't want them disappearing. The story with that was that we know for a fact that there was a senator who lived at this house at some point, and we think he used this side of the house, the apartment side, as his office, and that maybe he had to hide some stuff in there. Anyway, just a guess. We don't really know. It was convenient for someone, so when we bust it open, we'll find things. You know, I never even went in here. So my daughter would stay here once in a while, so we never really touched anything. Yeah, we got this whole closet to empty out, and they're coming tomorrow. Well, yeah, I never really touched anything. Her bed was last over here, used to be over here. The reason why we're clearing it and we're having the reno is that we're gonna have a whole new place to be where there isn't much light here. Wait, yes, over here. You could tell I'm never in this side of the house. Yeah, we want to make this a bedroom for us because all the kids are out of the house and we're tired of going up and down the stairs when we could be on the main level. These are just closets I'm showing you. And just another door. And does this lead to the bathroom where the drop through was? Like if we break through, would there be a connection? I don't know what we're gonna find. I could have been using this closet space. This house is old. It doesn't have any closet space. If I had just cleared it out, I could have been using this so appropriately, but I was just waiting to get in here. Yeah, because 3 years ago, either on this channel or I had another channel at some point that I deleted, I was doing a tour of this place when it had furniture in it and talking about a reno. But as you know, these things take time. My in-laws this year passed away and we have their estate to clear out and sell. So we're doing as much as we can on our own. Again, I don't know lighting here. Sorry. That's about, yeah, they'll be here at like 8 in the morning, so you probably can't see much. But there's a door here. Get a little bit of lighting from outside, but yeah, we have lanterns. I have this chain I don't want disappearing. Again, you probably can't see it, but I have lanterns here. Used to be a nice little porch for my kid who stayed here, and then for the cats to hang out. Oh, I never really had the cats in here. Again, I didn't like the floor. Didn't feel like it was clean enough. I don't know if you could see out there, but it's kind of a rainy night. Okay, I'm putting you guys down for a second there. Locking it up. But yeah, it has windows all around. What we're doing is taking, sorry for the loudness. We're pushing the ceiling up. I think that floor will stay where it drops down, but this floor, the reason why we're doing the reno partly is because you see the steps here. We don't want to deal with this. Let me put the lanterns down here. Yeah, this place is really, look at that beautiful kimono. Was my mother-in-law's. She wasn't Japanese, but she traveled. So anyway, yeah, we want this leveled off so we don't have to step down every time. My daughter had to put up with that. And then over here, there on the other side is a cabinet, a glass cabinet that we have to empty out still. And then they'll put in a door. And this, unfortunately, will all leave. I like bookshelves, but plans are drawn up and my husband's happy with them. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm not 100% sure what I'm ending up with it, other than when the floor gets raised, this big, beautiful window goes. So I said to my husband, I said, why don't we just move this window, use it elsewhere? And since the plans have already been made and all, I didn't come up with that idea because I didn't even realize what was going on 100%. He thinks he can do something with it, but who knows in the end. I would love it in another part of the house, like the next room over. So more windows in the corners. And that's the tour. We'll be getting a bathroom, walk-in closet, a whole new bathroom, which I hope to get a nice soaking tub in there. So, all right. Thanks for touring with me, and I'm sorry most of it was in the dark like that, and couldn't really see. This part you can see. Hope you liked it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. As you can tell, I still have some work left to do before tomorrow.